what you know about. Drop a few bins on the spot, trying to make it back and double up twice. What you know about? Dipping through the toe, feeling nice, ain't worried about a thing, split light. What you know about? Busting jugs, dorm room hallways. Securitas on a cold day, but we did it all day. Getting broads was a given, but that money lead the kitty like foreplay. Hey. I am the god, on my way to smite these frauds. Thinking they a threat, beg your pulse, and my vision stretch far. Ain't nowhere to run when I stalk, been aiming for the dome, now it's ours, nigga 25th large. Problem took the wave, different shores, it don't matter cause we was who we are. Kept them cruising for a door, whipping in the bitch nose form. Pull up to the block, light it, then we off in the breeze, ayy. 10 down, but be high up in the trees, touchdown, fuck your bitch, bet she lie about the D. Next week, tryna jet, catch me in the Florida Keys, margarita palm trees, lead the sex on the VJ. Gotta separate pain and pleasure. When that money come around, it'll change the weather. Fast life took a pause, started change for better. Still good in the hood, be the same forever. The name Lord, get it right, it'll rain forever. It'll rain forever. Forever. Tell me what you know about. Drop a few bins on the spot, trying to make it back and double up twice. What you know about? Dipping through the toe, feeling nice, ain't worried about a thing, split light. What you know about? Busting jugs, dorm room hallways. Securitas on a cold day, but we did it all day. Getting broads was a given, but that money lead the kitty like foreplay. Hey.
Oh, they can't. Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I'm waiting for you to join.
What's up, guys? Oh, I can't request? Don't tell me I can't request. Oh, there it go. Just sent it.
Cool.
Oh, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be very weird.
This is gonna be very interesting. You got it? You got the request?
Yeah. Oh, whoa, gotta turn that volume down, got that feedback. Oh, wait, is my camera?
Oh, wait.
Turned the wrong way?
I had to turn it the wrong way. Look at this nice piece of art in London, guys.
Yo,
what's going on?
Oh, wow. And this shit is dumb clear, too.
OD.
Damn. Well, do you want to introduce the format or?
Yeah. So, by the way, I can't see the chat. So, chat, let me know what's going on in there. But
Gotcha. Yo, One Real Soul, thanks for tuning in. AK, what up? Damn it, Danny, what up? Naturally Shade, Jesse James, Lovin Jr., what up?
Word. What's going on, world? Welcome back to another episode of Quality Time TV. You already don't know who it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself for the first time. I can actually say the international, world traveling, European visiting, dopest DJ in the Milky Way galaxy is DJ Deem. What's up, y'all?
Yo, it's goody. It's your boy Lil Summer. I'm still in the Bronx right now, but you don't know someone been traveling. You see me?
Yo, we're on different sides of the hemisphere right now doing this.
Facts.
It's really 2 a.m. where I'm at.
Global shit, for real.
Taking over, guys.
What is it? 908 over here?
Yeah.
Yo, the Taylor Public. What's good, D? Thanks for tuning in. Yo, if y'all don't know, definitely check out Taylor Public House, man. If that's even.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yes.
Definitely.
So the reason we got this format going on today, guys, we're testing it out. We're seeing how it's going to work with doing international episodes. So just testing out the water, seeing what's going on in L world.
Yeah. Yo, call me Manly. Thanks for tuning in. But you want jumping at the things in my life.
Right. We definitely. And by the way, if you guys want to still see the layout and see how everything works, look at it a little bit cooler, you could go on our website, qualitytimenetwork.com. We got the stream up there. You can watch us on Twitch. You can watch us on YouTube. You can watch us on Periscope. We are streaming on everything right now. You get the clear video, Facebook Live. Yo, we everywhere, man. We everywhere.
Definitely. The clearest and best video always over there. You see me?
That's a fact.
Let's go ahead and hop into this motherfucker. By the way, let's introduce, because I feel like we just be jumping into, we should always introduce this fact, reintroduce this fact. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're definitely the only place that's rewarding you for your time and attention. Go check out the website, qualitytimenetwork.com. You could get some great fucking items for your life, you know? So go ahead, check it out. Tell a friend, the more partners we get, the better you benefit from it. So let's get into this. Topic one. Now.
Difficulty, guys. Give me a second.
Oh, now you good, bro. But
I'm back.
So topic one, you see it says Justice League. Everywhere else but IGC it says Justice League. But basically, we wanted to question, does hip-hop need a Justice League in a sense? Should the OGs and the billionaires and the multimillionaires of hip hop come together and create a label that helps push forth the culture and helps push forth the younger artists that are coming in the game without any guidance, and in 2020 still getting raped by 360 deals and predatory labels, shit like that? Like, meanwhile, you have the greats that been in the game for the longest. They done had it done to them. They done it to each other. Like, so they should know, like, there's a better way of going about things. But yet still they continue the old business model. And we basically wanted to question, does hip hop need a union? Let's say that. You feel what I'm saying? And let's go ahead and run the clip real quick so they could get some context to where we got it from.
If you guys want to watch the clip, you got to go on the website, qualitytimenetwork.com.
Yes.
Link in bio.
We got, I ain't calling them, I don't understand how we got billionaires, CEO rappers, black guys, and still let these young black rappers sign to these bloodsuckers. I don't understand that. I don't understand how all these rich powerhouses that we have don't create one fund. Don't be like, yo, all of us, let's put 20 million in, 100 million in, and let's create a label. Why don't they do that? Who wouldn't sign if Diddy, Jay-Z, Birdman, Dr. Dre got together? They say, hey, we about to start a label. Why would they not do that? What's stopping it?
But do you think it goes into like the competition thing where
everybody? I don't know. I ain't got time for competition.
Well, I mean, with them being CEOs, like it would make sense for everybody to do something like that, but not wanting to get in bed with the other guys as far as business.
I don't understand how we got. I ain't calling them. I don't understand how we got billionaires, CEO rappers, black guys, and still let these young black rappers sign.
So yeah, like we were saying, Wayno wants everything. Well, Wayno saying, yeah, everyone wants everything to be happy-go-lucky and everyone to work together to benefit each other. But at the end of the day, this is still America and there's still competition involved.
Right.
So it's like, what if it's a bad business move for those people to get into partnership with each other? So what do you think about it, Deem?
I mean, I feel like it is going to happen. It's inevitable for the greats to come together to build some sort of hip hop Justice League. I just feel like now is a little bit too early for it. We got to weed a couple people out. But it is happening. And I mentioned earlier to you 50 Cent, what he did for Pop Smoke. He's executive producing it, and he's going around recruiting artists to get on his album. Just shows like his level, in my opinion, shows his level of power and influence in the hip hop community. As far as forming some sort of super label, it's already been done in a way, but it also hasn't worked. And I'm gonna say it was Tidal. Tidal was the streaming service that was for these artists around recruiting together and get paid. That was supposed to be the Justice League album. Instead, that was more of the I don't know. I can't get a good example.
I mean, it's kind of like...
You remember the little thugs from Powerpuff Girls?
The
little thugs dudes, and like nobody cared about them.
The Rowdy Rough Boy?
Yeah.
No, I know who you talking about.
Yeah, it's some
dirty niggas.
Yeah. That was Tidal. I mean, unfortunately, but I don't think Tidal was much of a success as it should have been, or it could have been.
Why do you think so though?
Coming from a music like a music lover, I feel like their algorithms are a bit off with a couple of things. I feel like I can't go to Tidal for new music. But I can go to Spotify and I'm always finding new music. Same thing with Pandora. Apple Music I don't really use because I don't have an iPhone. I did use it before in the past. I didn't like their playlist selections on there. I just feel like Spotify has the best algorithm of all the streaming services that you can get.
Real. I could attest to that because I just recently dropped my latest single, What You Know About, and I actually ended up getting on one of the Spotify playlists for like, I think basically it's for new signals, like Rap Radar or some shit like that, some playlists. And nigga, I done got like 600 something plays in less than a month type shit just because of that. You feel me? And I only got placed on that playlist because of their algorithm. And they kind of did some bullshit where they had like my song titled weird. It's different, but I'm seeing the results of it and it's really different, bro. Like that shit is no joke. So I feel you on that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's a suggestion we should give to them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that would really put Tidal in that next position, because right now it's that constant thing that comes up of the conversation of support Black business, right? But then are we supporting this Tidal service because it's Black business or because it's the greatest service that's out there? And I want to see Tidal become the greatest streaming service that you can use. One thing that they do have that I think is pretty cool is like they stream concerts, they stream music videos, but I don't see that being advertised the same way how Spotify is advertising, the way how they're doing podcasts. They're doing audio books. They're Rap Caviar. Like you hear of that. You hear Rap Caviar. You know what that is. Like it's something we use in day-to-day conversation as musicians. Like, yo, I was listening to Rap Caviar and either I didn't like the songs that was on there or, yo, I've just found this song that's on there. But I can't name you one Tidal playlist that I can be like, yo, Tidal got, yo, did you listen to Rap Tuna on Tidal? Ain't there for me.
Sure.
Yeah, but I think that was the start of starting that conversation. It definitely was a start.
I mean, personally, for me, I don't even think Tidal, I don't think it has to be one. You feel what I'm saying? There are so many, at this point, there's so many legends in hip hop, and there's so many people that have capitalized off of this culture that there should be clusters of them. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
it's still early though. It's still early.
It is kind of still early. Definitely. Yeah. Hip hop's only been around for how many years?
80s.
Like, since the 80s.
Yeah,
right.
So 40 years. It's still young.
Look at Sudan or South Sudan. You feel what I'm saying? So what's going on over there? They're the youngest country on earth, so it's gonna be rocky. I personally think
like the founders is still alive, bro.
Right.
Like all due respect, not
real.
wishing death upon anybody, but the founders are still alive. Jane, you can't say the same for rock. You can't say the same for like jazz and blues. But as it's coming along, hip hop is, because of the internet, in my opinion, hip hop is becoming one of the biggest genres of all time.
If it's not already.
Right.
Keep it a buck.
Except the Spanish music now, and they coming through it, killing it. I gotta say,
true.
They hitting billions of streams on YouTube.
Yo, y'all could chime in, by the way. Everybody who's jumping in, thanks for tuning in. Luncheon.Princess S. Curious 82. What's good? Y'all could chime in anytime y'all feel. But yeah, I feel like it definitely should be more than just Tidal. And do you feel like Tidal compensates artists properly?
I think they're the one that pays the most. Tidal pays the most. Right.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I think it's more artist incentivized than it is fan incentivized. Like, there's reasons an artist wants to go there. I'm gonna get paid more, but then there's a reason why artists would want to go to YouTube or Spotify, because you're gonna get those views. You're gonna get those plays. People are gonna watch it. YouTube's another great algorithm. Their algorithm's crazy.
Yeah, YouTube
it's scary. It's scary.
Yeah, bro. Literally,
because it's connected to Google.
Right. And I barely search anything anymore, my nigga. Like, I just check recommendations, and I'm like, you know me.
Right. You go to Google and type in tuna sandwiches. You go to YouTube. There's a video how to make a tuna sandwich.
Yeah, that's real shit. In the chat, Peralta said you guys need to check out that Hip Hop Revolution series on Netflix. I think like 2 episodes of it. I need to finish it. Tiara said my dad is deaf in that series. Oh, see? All right, now we gotta go show love for the home team.
Word.
But yeah,
I would have watched that on the flight over here, but I was knocked out.
Right. I mean, it's a series, so you probably. Oh yeah, but you had like 13 hours. Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't too bad. It was like 5. It was supposed to be 7, but it ended up being like 5. We caught tailwind and like just shot across the ocean.
Man, if I'm on a plane, just do what you're supposed to do. I don't want nothing more, nothing less, my nigga. Just land me where I gotta go. That's it.
Yo, low key, I was expecting to be like the Jamaicans when they start clapping on the
plane. Niggas don't do that still? When you go to Jamaica, niggas still do that, bro.
They clap, they scream.
Yo, oh man, I used to see that all the time as a kid. That's hilarious.
But I got a question though. If there was a hip hop Justice League, who would be? Let's say there was 5 people. Who would be in their Justice League?
In my Justice League, we need a figurehead. You feel me? So for the figurehead, I would choose Jay-Z.
That would be considered a Superman, right?
Right. And I would choose Jay-Z for that. You feel what I'm saying? Just because he's not just a figurehead, but he's definitely somebody that people would revere and look up to. And when he says something, people are going to follow it. You feel me? Even if they disagree, like, you're not going to cancel Jay-Z. You feel what I'm saying?
Got you.
Then
who's your Batman?
50 Cent, nigga. What you mean, boy? Right. 50, right. Boy.
Dead or alive too. Dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
Yeah.
Who's my Batman then? I'm not gonna hold you. 50 Cent been the bad guy, bro. Like, he's the good guy in bad guys' clothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, right. He done help mad people, but he will cut somebody's ass, or like tell Oprah the ghost of MJ tripped her ass. That's why she fell on. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I understand, but my Batman has to be Diddy. Diddy would be my Batman.
I don't. Matter of fact, you're right, because on the surface level, he a playboy.
Yeah.
He philanthropic like Blue Flame, and then at night he's slapping Drake.
Right. I think 50 would be like my cyborg. Like, he would. 50, that's who that would be for me.
That's actually a good comparison, as far as him almost dying and coming back. Yo. Nah. 50 gotta. If that's the case, 50 gotta be like Green Lantern or something. You feel me? Like, he has to be up there, bro. Like, 50's been out for a minute, and he's one of the most relevant people on Earth.
True.
Still, bro. Yeah, nah. Either that or where does M go? Where does M fit?
Eminem?
Who's he? Yeah.
I don't.
Like Marvin Martian Manhunter or
Yeah, he's
whatever,
gonna be honestly. He's like Aquaman, bro.
or or Flash.
Nah. Flash for me would be Kanye.
Ooh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
M could be Aquaman. He from a land kind of far away. That's different, but he still fuck shit up. Yeah,
just don't get him into the wrong area. It's over for you.
facts. Flash. Who? I'm trying to think who
I
could be
think.
Flash.
I think that's like for hip hop. Like we talking greats. Like, and
Oh
I'm talking
yeah,
in terms of
and
like
MC
business.
Light.
MC Light. Okay, so that's
MC
your.
Light. You for nah, but I don't want to select just one girl to represent all the women. You feel me?
Mhm.
That's corny.
Mhm.
So to be continued, we gonna have to do Justice League Unlimited and shit. Start expanding.
Right. Because honestly, like I think that all the ingredients are there. Excuse me.
Mhm.
But I just think that the stew needs to be cooked a little bit longer. Everybody's already working on their own thing, and we see it like, especially like with the Rock Nation brunch. You know, that's like the Justice League reunion right now. You think about it, like we got everybody pulling up there. Which was the one who had the event where Kanye pulled up, Pharrell pulled up, and Jay-Z pulled up, and they took that picture that went viral.
I don't remember.
And you
that,
remember
bro.
Jay and people meme Jay-Z's face, and it was like, "This is why I asked who all gonna be there."
You sure that wasn't Rock Nation brunch?
Was it the brunch?
It sounded like some Rock Nation brunch type shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying with that, all in all, is I feel like those conversations are happening on those levels because those events are starting to happen. 10 years ago, we didn't see events like that. We didn't see. I would say in 2010. In 2010, can we really say that there were people making such impact as they are doing today in hip hop? I'm talking 2010 when Waka was relevant.
2010.
That was sophomore year for us in college.
Right. 2010, the biggest influence in hip hop to me was the weed culture, and that was Wiz and Currency pushing
Was Currency, Mac Miller.
Yeah, Mac, Smoke this, all of them.
That was post Backpack era with Kanye, Kid Cudi, Pharrell, all of that.
Right.
So still, it wasn't there. Like, this is what we got to remember. Hip hop is still fairly young. It's a very, very young genre. Still more time to go.
True. I just wonder what the shit is gonna evolve into, but you just gotta sit back and watch.
Country.
Country. This that
RMR. That RMR.
Tiara said her dad had hands in the starting of hip hop in the 80s. Oh, that's dope. That's definitely fire. He deserves all the credit that he get. And she laughed at me saying 50. But yeah, I guess the conversation is definitely being had. I feel like just maybe we weren't the best students of history, because if we were, like, we should have been created a cartel. You feel what I'm saying? In this hip hop shit, there should be no Jimmy Iovine's and all of the rest. I forgot the other white dude with like a French accent or some shit, Leor Cohen or something.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you feel we should be the ones at the helm with the keys in our hand, not these people. Even though I know like people say Leor Cohen loves the culture and shit, but at the end of the day, like, you feel me, we know what's best for us. Or maybe we don't. Who the fuck am I to say? But,
yeah, I mean, if we really look at it, what would have the culture been if we had full control of it? Early days, I'm talking about. I'm talking about when people. I'm talking about like the tunnel days, like when people were still shooting each other in a club.
But it would have been diverse as fuck. That's
what
it would have been. I feel like it would have been more diverse, and I feel like R&B would still be a thing. Well, a mainstream thing.
What killed R&B? That's a whole topic. That's a whole topic.
R&B's not dead.
What killed the early R&B vibe? Like, there was a time when we had 5 dudes singing about one girl.
I feel like it's more than just R&B that got killed at that time, though. I feel like it was like a contraction of the culture as a means of maybe like control or some shit, or better control. But now I feel like I'm a take from what this nigga Joe Budden was saying. I feel like it's not dead. It's just you're not checking for it. You feel what I'm saying? Because like he was saying,
it was at the forefront at one point.
Yeah, but that goes back to people not checking for it. Because if they not checking for it, you feel me? And then maybe that's a result of companies or record labels not really promoting the way that they used to in the past.
But they do with some artists. Like you got your Summer Walkers, you got Doja Cat. Doja Cat is an R&B.
That's
is she
what,
R&B?
even,
Is she?
I don't know. I don't know. Would Summer Walker really be considered R&B like that?
Summer Walker's R&B, yeah. I could definitely say she's R&B. But I think I don't know. I just thought of this. Maybe it had to do somewhat with Diddy. I feel like that R&B era was ran by Bad Boy. And
Diddy just said he's coming back out with, I think, 2 new R&B groups.
Damn, they ain't making it.
From the band. Niggas said they ain't make from now. Early discrediting niggas.
Discrediting them or discrediting Diddy? Diddy, with all due respect, by the way, with all due respect.
Hey man.
You gotta change the narrative a little bit. Just a little bit.
And it's weird because a lot of niggas that complain about shit happening to them do shit to other people. And vice versa. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know.
What are we on time, by the way? We good? We good on time?
Oh, we halfway through. Well, we almost halfway through. So yeah, maybe we should jump into that. But I feel like Black people as a whole, we need to, and that's everywhere, whether here, Africa, whatever, we need to revisit our cultural identity and figure out who we are. Because even you look at Africa, a lot of the reasons why there's in worse positions than they should be is because they're continuing the practices of people that aren't from Africa, within Africa, to subjugate themselves. Just like in hip-hop or any kind of Black culture, you feel what I'm saying? We were subjugated, people took advantage of us, and then we just assimilated their tactics and then start using it. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe we should get back in touch with who we are as people. And with that being said, maybe there's some times for you to get in touch with yourself and realize when it's something isn't for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Because that's actually what I was going to say if you didn't segue. I think it's more of, as Michael Jackson said, it starts with the man in the mirror.
Right.
That's what it starts with. Yes.
So
I really like this one right here. I really like this topic. I got some stuff to say.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and run the video on my end just so y'all can catch up on what Waka was saying.
Like 2012, 2013, I had $30 million. At that point in life, I'm being real with my dead brother. Why was I rapping? What am I rapping about? I'm rich. I want to be rich. So from that time to right now, I want to figure out how can I become a billionaire and a multi-millionaire off of business. Because I did it with rap. I was a whack rapper. Like, I knew I was whack, but I was real. See what I'm saying? My realness overcame my whackness.
Wait, you actually think in hindsight? You think in hindsight you were whack?
But my favorite rappers, DMX, Nas, KRS-Ones.
You worked on your craft though, like
Goody Mob.
by the time
I can't rap like them folks.
By the time
man,
you
put me and Kendrick Lamar in the booth, man.
like
put me and K-Dot in the booth. Hey man, he go out. I like rap.
But is that the only thing that makes a rapper whack? Like if you
no, for me, this is just me talking for me. This is me. I'm a Gemini, so my only friends gonna be me.
not an exit plan, but what's your legacy that you're going to leave behind as an artist? Like, what do you want to do? You have to think about that as you're going in there, because it might be something like, look at all these rappers or DJs that go into this game and then becoming a radio personality and having an extra 10, 20, 30 years of work continuously. You good? Right. So, I think that's something that we have to think about. You good? Got audio? Good?
Yeah.
Okay,
straight.
cool. Just making sure it wasn't on my end.
Nah.
Cool. I think, going into the game, we have to figure out what our exit plan is. Like, if you're a DJ, like, okay, let me get into this radio and become a radio personality. Let me become a DJ envy. I can't be in the clubs for the rest of my life.
Yo, I think, fact check me, please.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, no, it's not Kid Capri, but one of them DJs that was really like on back in the day. Now he hosts like comedy shows and shit like that. And I don't know if you ever,
I believe it.
Like the Laugh Factory or something. Shit like that. Like,
yeah,
bro, he's the one that be hosting these Cypher Sounds, I think. Like, bro, when I seen that, I'm like, nigga, you are a DJ on Hot 97. Now you're bringing out comedians. You feel me? And he's probably getting the bag. But he's
securing his legacy. God forbid he passes away tomorrow morning. That show will go on in his name. It will.
It definitely is Cypher Sounds.
It's Cypher Sound?
Yeah, it's Cypher Sound.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
It's called Laugh Mobs, Laugh Tracks. Yo, bro, and it's crazy because now that I'm looking up his actual info, it's probably because he was on Chappelle's show back in the day.
Right.
That got him into that. You feel me? And then he just found his own lane in it. And that's another thing. Like, at the end of the day, Cypher Sounds was popping when we was younger, but nowadays,
Cypher don't get gas.
Exactly. Cypher don't get gas.
Yeah.
So, but younger kids nowadays don't know what the fuck that is.
Right.
He found his niche with the Laugh Mob shit. Now he got an older audience. Like, you got to know how to adapt to survive. If not,
you got to be able to secure your legacy, man. Like, you got to know what you're going to do next. So there is a time when you got to hang the mic up. Like, I think there's artists that are making music now that got to hang the mic up. Like, you're ruining your legacy if you continue making music. I hate to use him as an example because he's one of my favorite artists, but Eminem needs to hang the mic up. We do not need any more M. Secure what you had. You had a good run, bro. You had this image that people would have looked at you forever. I get it. You love, and it's hard to tell people like, yo, stop doing what you love to do. But I'm sure there's something else that we could figure out for you, because the new album I listened to, it was great. Don't get me wrong, it was great, but it wasn't Marshall Mathers LP.
It will never be another.
Right. I didn't get that on there. I wasn't getting Encore Eminem, which is phenomenal Eminem. I just feel like now when Eminem drops music, I don't even care like I used to.
Yeah, I totally agree on that. I don't know the last time I was checking for an Eminem track.
Right. When his last album dropped, Songs to Get Murdered. It was like Songs to Get Murdered By, the one he had Juice WRLD on there too. And I didn't listen to the album for like 2 weeks. The old me, M dropped an album, play. That day of, that night of. But now you know who I'm checking for? I'm checking for like Uzi Vert. I see Uzi's about to drop his album on the 13th. He claims. I'm checking for that. I'm checking for 2K Baby. I'm checking for all these younger dudes. I'm really looking at who am I checking for new music, and it's all younger cats. But I just hope the younger cats too are also finding a way to secure their legacy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do moving forward?
That's a big thing when it comes to these young niggas. And you see even J. Cole, when I forgot who the fuck was dissing him, Lil Pump or whoever the fuck.
Couple people.
And then he made the 1985 joint. And basically red niggas like nigga, in 10 years or whatever, your audience ain't gonna give a fuck about what you're talking about right now, and then you're gonna be asked out. So like, maybe you need to start thinking about that before you make some more stupid shit. You feel me?
Or
Flea was good. Flea said, "Nigga, LAUD look like he over it." You stupid.
But yeah, like I just feel like in in music, like you got to figure out a way of how what's my exit plan? What am I gonna do after my juice runs out as being a rapper, as being an artist? Like Jay-Z ain't got to drop albums every year anymore. Kanye ain't got to do that. No, Beyonce ain't got to do it. Bro, Beyonce drop a picture and it's just world goes crazy.
And she could sell that shit for hundreds of thousands.
Right. I mean, I'm thinking about it now. I feel like NBA YoungBoy low key is securing his legacy. I don't know if you saw that video of him talking about performing.
I know he's like the highest watched artist on YouTube or some shit, but I don't know.
So
if he's focusing on performing and getting the tour
he can't
back,
perform because he's on house arrest.
Oh,
he's been on house arrest. So he was saying like, yo, I ain't gotta perform no more. Like I don't have to. And I disagree with that. Like I feel like you do need to go out and support your fans and whatnot. But like at the end of the day, what could happen in the future is he can use that in a positive light and say, I'm not making no more music, but I'm going on tour for all of these songs that I dropped while I was on house arrest.
That's real. So I wonder how the fuck he's making money. Probably just off merch. Doesn't he have a clothing brand?
I don't know.
I swear I seen like some clothing brand shit called like Never Broke Again. And I thought that was his shit.
I'm sure there's a couple of people that have done Never Broke Again. That NBA joint. You know, black people love basketball.
Facts. I don't know, bro. Honestly, yeah, niggas just gotta know when to hang it up and when to stop before they hang themselves. Real shit. Mm-hmm. It's all about transitioning gracefully.
Right,
and that's everything in life. Mm-hmm. Not just hip hop.
Yeah, I don't want to see no 70-year-old DJ at the club. I don't want to see it.
Facts. I'm not trying to see no 70-year-old DJ talking about, yo, where the bag at? I'm trying to get this bag. And speaking of transitioning gracefully, let's go ahead and hop into that third topic.
70-year-old DJ talking about, yo, where the bitch is at? Mind you, he just rolled in on a wheelchair.
Stupid. In the chat, Playlist Starballer said, but that's not email fault. That's just the wave as a DJ. Email? Who's email? That's just a wave as a DJ myself. I can say it's because the crowd chose to stop listening to lyrics and only go with the vibe of the song and beat.
I'm gonna disagree, but go on, finish up.
Nowadays, everyone follows the cult around. I disagree with that.
The reason why I'm gonna disagree as a DJ, you decide what you want to play. And you can say that you only want to play songs that have context, that have lyrics to it, but it's not required. You can adapt and start playing the new and younger music and start to understand it. For example, when we talked about Pop Smoke months back, I said I didn't get it, but I went and I studied his music. I listened to it, and now I understand and I enjoy playing Pop Smoke at the club. This was before he passed to it. And I said this on the show. I said I enjoy his music now. I'll go ahead and I'll listen to it. But overall, I just feel like as a DJ, you have to decide like what direction you want to go into. Do you want to keep adapting? Do you want to be a producer? Do you want to organize events? There's a lot of lanes you could go into as a DJ. You don't have to continue DJing for the next 10, 15, 20 years of your life. You can.
It could be a wedding event DJ.
You can do that.
DJ Spinfo.
Right. Shout out to Spinfo, by the way.
Word. I just went to a wedding. He was DJing. Me and him was chopping it up about some shit too. Fella Kuti. Real shit. Mm-hmm. But keep it a hundo. Go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, you know, find a way to chase the bag. Transition.
Playlist say, but Deem, but if you listen to 90s of what? You gotta write that again, bro. If you listen to 90% of this now, they all play the same 20 to 30 songs.
But you don't have to as a DJ is what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't have to. Like radio DJs have to play that because if you're talking about radio DJs got to play that just because the radio requires them to.
Yola.
Like I'm not saying nothing, but there's playlists that they have to go off of. Like they have to play a certain song at a certain hour every single day. Like if you play the radio back to back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll notice that there's certain songs that will be playing at the same time. Like it has to happen that way. But you don't have to do that as a DJ. Like if you wanted to say you wanted to be a 90s DJ and just play 90s music, all right, but just know you're not getting booked for any 16-year-old parties, 21-year-old parties. That's your call. It's your call, bro. All due respect, like if that's what you want to do, get creative with it. Find your way to market that. But if you want to continue making it in the game, like you just gotta adapt. You gotta find new ways to become that DJ or that artist.
That's real.
Yeah.
Everything in life is like that.
Gotta chase the bag.
Playlist both club and regular DJs, I'm guessing. He said, I know they don't have to, but they do. Lamar, how many times you been in the club and hear the same song 10 times?
Nah.
More like I might hear it 3 or 4 times, and that's only because I'm at a yard party and them niggas got like 16 DJs one night.
But that's the DJ's fault, man. Those are the DJ's fault.
Feeding off each other, but
nah, it's not even that, bro. It's like DJs are showing up for a party. Your set is at 10 o'clock and you show up at 9:50. Of course, you're not gonna know what was being played from 9 to 9:50. So you're gonna repeat songs. That's the DJ's fault, man. Like if I got an event that I'm spending at, I'm coming an hour or 2 hours before to see what the vibe is, what the music is that's being played, because songs don't hit the same the second time that you hear it around. It doesn't have the same effect depending on how hot the song is and how you play it as a DJ. But all in all, like DJs, y'all gotta get it together.
Play this at city clubs too.
Put me on a set. Come check me out on a set and you see what I'm talking about. Bro, I played a Rugrats theme song on my sets. I played a Pokemon theme song during my sets.
All right. Damn. Hold on. Playlist said, if you go in the city to a party tonight, you're going to hear Pop Smoke Welcome to the Party 50 times by 3 DJs.
But how are they playing it? How are they playing it? There's different ways to play the record.
Very true.
Jamaican DJs do it.
Yeah, you just gotta space that bitch out well and time it properly. But you know the vibe of the party, like you're the orchestrator,
right?
At the end of the day,
I seen DJ who's it? DJ Puffy run a whole reggae set just playing the rhythms, no lyrics, no nothing, just played the rhythms and had them screaming the songs, screaming at the top of their lungs. They rapping it, and he's just playing rhythms. No vocals, no none of that. That's what being a DJ is. That's what's being creative. Like you're playing with music at that point. You're doing different things with it. It's easy to hit play on a record, but what can you do to entertain an audience? It's still the entertainment industry.
Layla said it don't matter. It's still the same rotation.
Yo, come check me out on the set, bro. Come check me out on the set. Just gotta chase the bag. Segue.
Oh, shit. Well, speaking of chasing the bag, what is the motherfucking definition? Because you hear everybody and they auntie talking about they chasing the bag, this, that, and the third. But some of these niggas don't know a motherfucking bag from a purse. Make sense? No. Purse hold less than a bag, right? Nah. But some of these niggas don't know what the fuck the bag is. So what's your definition of the bag, bro?
Honestly, if you saying you chasing the bag, like the context was Uzi's post. I don't want to. Yeah. What did he say? I took that as in business, it's you can go out and you can sell the product hand by hand. Like I'm selling a product, or you can build a system to sell the product. You're not making money when you're selling it, when you're putting it into somebody's hands. But once you build a system, Henry Ford became rich, not because he became Henry Ford because not because he invented the car, but he invented the assembly line.
Assembly line. Yep.
Right. The system.
Honestly and truly, that's real. You could either service the shit, you could build the parts to the shit, or you could put in the labor behind the scenes. But at the end of the day, like, you got to know your role, define that shit well, and then actually use that to monetize it. Like, or use your knowledge of it to monetize the space. Like, everybody wants to be a motherfucking boss. You feel me? End of the day. But not everyone has the mind states to build something for themselves that can actually bring them to that level. And a lot of people saying they're chasing the bags really are just running on a motherfucking rat wheel. You feel what I'm saying? You feel like you're going forward because your legs working, but nigga, you're still stuck in the same fucking position that you've been in. So a lot of them need to figure out, like, which part do I play in this machine? Am I the head of it? Am I the designer? Or do I just help it move forward? And there's nothing wrong with any of those positions. You feel me? As long as you do it the right way and you achieve some success with it. And that's, to me, is chasing the bag. Like, it don't matter if you're a motherfucking janitor. You feel me? If you the best janitor possible, or you don't even got to be the best janitor possible, but you use that time and the little bit of money that you get from doing that to better yourself, to gain knowledge in a different area, or to create your own fucking janitorial company. You feel me? That's chasing the bag. You feel me? Not just living check to check, not just, oh, I'm trying to get this shit to look fly, to cop gear or cop jewelry, whatever. Like, that's not chasing the bag, nigga. That's being stupid. You feel me? That's insanity. Like, but chasing the actual bag, to me, like, it requires a plan to be behind it. Like, it requires some level of achievement that you're trying to reach. You feel me? Because without that, what the fuck are you doing? You're covered in money or some shit.
No,
like, money is a tool.
You wasting time. You wasting time.
You
wasted life.
Energy, you wasting a lot.
And the other day I actually wrote this quote down. It popped in my head. And going back to what you were saying about being a janitor, I feel like if you are a janitor and you do have a goal and you are saying you want to do something with your life, then you need to put 100% of that to everything you do. Because it popped in my head and I'm like, yo, if you're not putting 100% in everything, if you're not putting 100% into everything that you do, you're wasting 100% of the time.
That's real.
And you don't get that time back at all. Like, it's just the way how the world works. So if you want to be a drug dealer, all right, go out, be that drug dealer, but be the best drug dealer that you can be at all times.
At the same time, don't try to bite off more than you can chew.
True.
And you also have to have some kind of intelligence behind it. You feel me?
Yeah, don't go and sell weed just because you heard me say that. I'm not supporting drug dealing, by the way, guys.
Yes, we are, because in the live episode, niggas definitely agreed everyone should be a drug dealer once in their life.
Actually, yeah.
Right. And, yo, in the chat, Playlist said the bag is money. So basically, if you get in the bag every day, you out trying to get money. The real shit you want to do is make the bag chase you, meaning start a business that can bring you passive money. Exactly. I wouldn't even say let the bag chase me. Just let that shit come to me. You could walk to me, my nigga. Take your time. You feel me?
Take the time.
As long as it's sustained, consistent, and like legal.
Right.
Like, yeah, nigga, give me that. Give me all that. You feel me? I'll wait. I'll wait for my little paycheck, nigga. It don't gotta be ASAP. But that shit is sustained. You feel me? I could build a future off this. Like, I could plan a future with this shit. It's not just me living for the goddamn moment.
Right.
Playlist said, I'm about to buy a pound because Deem said that. There you go.
Bro.
Nigga ain't saying me. Shit.
Whatever you do, just for the record, this is on wax. I do not support drug dealing. I'm not. I do everything legal. I've never smoked weed. I've never done drugs.
Kiss the sponsors goodbye.
I'm a virgin. Like, I don't do that.
That's what a drug dealer said. We got him, boys. We got him.
Yo, you just need to do. We got him.
We got it. That ass. All of a sudden, the window blinds start blowing and shit. Helicopters outside the window.
Yo, that's not funny because I'm not in America.
Exactly, nigga.
I am not coming home for a while.
Send your ass to a black site. All you got is a shit bucket, nigga.
Bloody hell.
That ass. Oh, man. Nigga
A shite bucket. Nah, definitely not. I'm just saying, man, whatever you do, put 100% into it or you're wasting 100% of your time, like at the end of the day. So, like, if you out here and you're doing that, like, make sure whatever you're doing with that has something that you're going to do in the end. But showing up every day at the corner of your block, selling that dime bags and nickel bags. If you're selling nickel bags, you need to quit, by the way. But if you're selling dime,
that's not true. Nickel bags are a staple of the hood right now. I'm not gonna.
People still buy nickel bags.
Still buy nicks, bro. The difference is since weed is more accessible and like a little cheaper, nicks damn near be dimes. You feel me? It depends on where you get it from. But
I thought that was a rare commodity.
Nah, bro, not uptown.
Nah, man. You guys. Nah, never mind.
That's what a cartel would say. For Alexander, what's goody, bro? Yo, Alex, what up?
But I just think, going out and even being an artist or being a rapper, that's another example too. Like showing up to the studio every day is cool and recording music, but what else are you doing? Showing up making music every day is the equivalent of a drug dealer going to the corner. But what are you building? Like what are you getting back? What are you trying to establish? What's the game plan?
What's your network? What network are you building to actually push that music somewhere?
Right. Because a lot of times people just outside just to be outside.
That's what I was saying. I kind of hate that shit now. Like, that's why I was making fun of it the other day in my story. Like, I'm outside, nigga. Did I do it right? Like,
right.
Nigga, I'm outside. You're outside? That's how low the bar is now, my nigga? You're just outside? Like,
who came up with that?
Like, he's a hero. Neighborhood hero. Nigga, he's outside, dog. Like, that's how bad it is, my nigga. That's how bad social media and phones got us. Stuck in the crib.
Actually, yeah. Honestly,
that's an achievement now,
bro. I'm not saying no names, but there was a person that I did work with that said he did not have to go outside. He just has to be on social media for his brand to work. And I said, bro, you are wilding.
I mean, he's not even 100% necessarily wrong, but it definitely wouldn't hurt you to go out and also network in person. You feel me?
Right.
But for niggas to be doing this I'm outside shit like it's a fucking medal of honor or something or a purple heart, like, nigga, you stepped out the door, nigga. What you outside doing, nigga? What deals did you make today?
Right. Like, you see people just going to events like just to go out and turn up. And like, don't get me wrong, there is times that you do have to do that depending on your career choice.
How about if it's not career choice related, you go do that shit when you got something to celebrate because you've actually been putting in work.
Valid.
You feel what I'm saying? My nigga, I've been partying. I've been going to college parties when I was in high school. You feel what I'm saying? I've been going to parties. I done threw beer parties, nigga. Like,
beer parties? I've never been to a beer party. Okay.
Yeah, I'm messing with you. But nigga, that shit is dead. Like that shit is corny to me. Like, not even really corny, but it's like I don't really get the joy out of this no more. You feel me? So I might not be.
It depends. It depends though. Like if you're a party promoter, for example, and you want to work with another promoter, you want to work with the DJ, you're going to go out, you're going to support the bar that's there, you're going to make sure that they see you spending a lot of money. You spend money to make money.
Hold on. Playlist tried to get philosophical on niggas.
Talk to me. You know I love that shit.
Y'all too literal. Being outside has the same meaning as being off the porch. So we raised the bar a little bit higher as you're not stoop kid. So now you lit because you off the stoop. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what? Like, y'all niggas could be outside all they want, but did something come out of it? Like, did y'all develop a game plan for something? Did y'all develop a game plan for how you could get off the porch?
Right.
Forever.
There's been times like me and you have talked about an event and we're like, yo, we're going to this event to support this person or to see this or to do that. You know, it's never, this party's going on, let's go out and turn up.
Nigga, yo, it's so real. Somebody asked me the other day, like, yo, what do you do for fun? When's the last time you stopped and had fun?
But this
And I
is
was
fun.
like,
This is
that one thing, you feel me? Like, I do this because I enjoy it, but they would, like, I was explaining everything I do, like with the page, with this, with the music, with everything. You feel me? And they were like, "Now that's cool and all, but like, when do you find time to have fun?"
this
And
is
I'm like, "What do you?" I can't tell a nigga right now what I find fun. You
right.
feel me? Like, legitimately,
I find DJing fun. I love DJing.
I find success fun.
Right,
Like,
right.
I find leveling up fun.
Right,
You feel me?
right.
Like, I don't know.
Oh,
Or maybe
for
I'm
sure.
being too, like, maybe I need to decompress a little bit more often.
Not at all. Because some people play video games. When you say in video games, you got to level up, you got to
Right.
succeed.
Real shit.
Like art is a reflection of light, a reflection of life, as
Of
you say, of life. At the end of it, now I'm gonna get philosophical for y'all, right?
Yo, we got 2 minutes while one.
I'm gonna make this quick. In a video game, any game that you play, no matter what, you have to pass a level. That's the point of the game. You have to get through something. You got to pass it. So in life, it's the same thing. If we find that fun, that's what's triggering our whatever that chemical reaction is, because we want to succeed, because we want to do that. So
I missed this. I'm trying to like set the mood.
You feel me? You see what I'm
chest.
saying here? You see what I'm saying here? So it is fun. It is fun to do this. It is fun to succeed. That's what we find entertainment in.
Right.
That's it.
And I keep telling them this shit is an everyday job, literally. Like, it doesn't end, especially owning this shit and being the driving force behind it. It never ends. It's an everyday thing. And you gotta love what you're doing. I literally know, because of this, because of music, because of anything outside of established job, I know, like, the principle of when you love what you do, it's not work, is real.
Facts.
It's extremely real. And when you figure out what that is, you'll understand, and you'll literally put everything into this shit. And I can't wait to see what y'all come up with. Definitely send it our way when you do.
Word. Because Quality Time Network supports
every bomba cloud thing. You see me.
Work with everybody: black, white, Puerto Rican, alien. See what I did there? We're supposed to be Asian.
No matter where you
alien.
Go.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah,
I
it was
thought
like
you
a
were singing
play on words. No, it was a play on words. Like, instead of Asian, it was alien.
That's racist.
Sometimes my bad dad jokes don't. All right, we not, bro. I'm not. I told you, I'm not. I'm traveling. I'm not messing around. I'm not joking about it.
I can't. Me and you can't see each other in person for like another 2 weeks. You know, that incubation period. You got to make sure, my nigga. Even though coronavirus really seemed like it's only murdering the elderly and the infirmed.
It's just media, bro. It's just media.
No, it's not. It's really infectious, but it's not really a killer like that.
Yeah.
I apologize. Don't forget, March 30th is the next in-person episode of Quality Time TV Show. If you want to be a part, definitely reach out to us. Let us know. We'll give you all the details. But if you've seen the last one,
you have to RSVP too. You have to let us know, because the spots will fill up quick.
If you've seen the last one, you definitely know the shit is gonna be lit. It's gonna be liquor there. It's gonna be bud. It's gonna be good energy vibes,
networking opportunities.
Definitely networking. We're gonna have a couple vendors in the building too, showing off their products. So definitely pull up, support each other.
Come outside.
The network. We outside. You done know. Shout out TME Pro Studios and Fred TME. You already know. And yeah, let's get it. Quality time, niggas. Time on spell. Yeah, done know.
So is that it? We wrapping up?
Yeah, let's wrap.
Peace out, y'all.
Deuces. Credits are rolling.